Go tell Aunt Rhody, as you're learning this piece, I want you to look at everything that we've been talking about. So in this video, we're not going to be talking about all of the different notes that there are, because that would take a long time. Same thing with the rhythms. I understand that by now, we've read all of these notes on the G string, we've seen quarter notes, we've seen eighth notes, we've seen half notes. We know how to do all of that. Putting it together can be tricky though, and there's other parts of this exercise that we should look at first. Now, above this exercise, it tells you two new words. First of all, you see the word D-C-L, fine. This is Italian, and D-C stands for da capo. Da capo, if you translate it to English, would mean the head or the top. So you can think da capo, kind of like a baseball cap, goes on the top of your head. Da capo, same idea. The head is referring to the beginning of the piece. So DC, whenever you see DC, that means that they want you to go back to the beginning. Now the al fine means you're going to play from the beginning to the word fine, which means final, or at the end. So when you're looking at exercise number 101, you read through the first line, you read through the second line. At the end of the second line, that's when you see DC al fine. As we talked about before, DC means go back to the beginning. Al fine means play until the word fine, which means you're going to play to the end of the first line. So all together, you play the first line, you play the second line, then you go back to the beginning, play the first line again, that's where the fine is, and that's the end. At the top of this exercise, they also introduce a double bar line. That's those thick 2 bars you see at the end of the first line, and that's another way that you know that's going to be the end, other than the word fine. Now, if you look at this exercise, it may look very unfamiliar, but I'm going to play this exercise for you, and I'm curious to see if you can identify what it is. Back to the beginning. Now I see the fine, I see the double bar line, so I know that's the end. Did you recognize it? If not, here's what it sounds like on the D string. It's a lullaby from the last concert, but now they're introducing lullaby on the G string and with a different name, Go Tell Aunt Rhody. So if you already know lullaby, you can look through Go Tell Aunt Rhody and it'll help you. I wouldn't say just try it from memory, but it'll help you understand what all of those different notes are.